Welcome to the Conscious Radio Network. Become enlightened, have fun, and tell all your friends and family to share with everyone they know. You can watch us on YouTube and Rumble while following us on Facebook, or find us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Our podcasts can be found on Libsyn, iHeart, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. Most of all, remember to go to our official website at consciousradionetwork.com for past episodes, future shows, and scheduling. We also want to welcome our international audience. Don't stop now. Enjoy the community. Subscribe or follow today.
This is the Conscious Radio Network.
Hello and welcome wherever you might be on this spaceship we call Earth. This is Conscious Radio Network's The Seance Podcast. This is your first time tuning in. Please click like, subscribe, share, comment, and also don't forget to listen to wherever you listen to your podcasts. Today, we welcome Voices of Resilience. We're joined here with Chancellor Jackson, a Georgia native, former football player, and now best-selling author. Chancellor's journey took a life-challenging turn when he was detained in Beijing. That's going to be an interesting story. An experience that sparked his passion for writing and led to his debut book, 14 Days in Beijing. He's now an educator, football coach, and self-publishing mentor, helping aspiring authors turn their stories into success. Let's welcome, for the first time, Chancellor Jackson. Welcome, brother.
Hey, Brandon. Appreciate you for having me, man. Blessings and balance to you. Hey, blessings and balance to everyone that's tuning in right now. Big shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs.
Heck yeah. That's what this network is all about, man. Inspiring people. And let's have fun, man. You know, none of us will get out of this alive. We got to have fun doing it.
Why you last?
Right? Oh man, life is way too short. Talk a little. Just bring us a little insight on the on your football experience.
For sure. So, like Chancellor K Jackson is the name. Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Played football majority of my life. Got the opportunity to play all throughout high school. Then earned the opportunity to play down in college at Stetson University, just down in Florida. I played there all 4 years after I graduated from Stetson with a bachelor's degree in communication and media studies. I landed my first job in China teaching kids. So that's what took me to China. I was supposed to do a year, only ended up doing 6 months before things went left, and I was arrested and served 14 days in the Beijing penitentiary. After I was released, I immediately deported from the country, came back to America. So at square one all over again, just trying to figure out how I'm going to bounce back from falling on my face. Started writing 14 Days in Beijing, continued to work in education, fell into coaching football. And here we are, 6-7 years later. 6 books in total, 4 that I've written, 2 additional books that I've helped publish. Started my publishing company in 2021. Coaching people through the writing and publishing process currently. We're still in education. We're still coaching football. So, it's been a job.
Wow. What year was that when you were in China?
2018 to 2019.
Wow. It was about 2 years earlier. I was living in China. I was living in Shanghai.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like, man, dude, if we would have known each other then, it'd be like, yeah, man, where are you?
Right. Yeah. It was like, when they offered me the job, it was like, oh, you can choose from Bali, Indonesia, Shanghai, China, or Beijing. Originally, I said Shanghai. I'm like, that's the biggest city I want to put me in the biggest city. And it was like, well, you can choose Shanghai, but the demand for teachers in Shanghai isn't really that high, so you'll have to come out of pocket for your flight. But if you choose Beijing, we'll cover everything. I said, you should have started with that. Beijing it is. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
What?
That was the thing when I was there. Yeah, there was bringing a lot of teachers in from other countries. You know, U.S. wasn't the only one. Australia, Spain, Portugal, just coming in and just, some of them were like 3 to 4 year stints for teaching. So,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's still a dominant field. He was pretty sure it's grown tremendously since then.
Yeah. So, what were those 14 days like?
Yeah, so I was locked up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 15 men to one cell, 9 wooden beds, 3 soups a day. All I had was 1 plastic bowl and 1 plastic spoon. Nothing was explained to me as far as how this process works, what are the rules of the jail, what are my specific charges, how long I'm gonna be here. Nobody knows I'm in here, and I'm at this point in time I'm sitting in the cell with 14 other Chinese men, none of which I can speak to.
Ooh.
So it's really looking too good right about now.
Yeah, other than the basics, other than like ni hao,
Yeah.
initiation. That's it.
Like I could probably where you from, and that's we ain't get no further past that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
but you still, they was genuinely just excited and curious to have a black person in the cell.
Yeah.
And they wanted to talk to me. It was like we just couldn't. And I wanted to talk to them too, but it's like, man, this language barrier is.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and too bad you didn't have your phone, because that's where the apps were.
Exactly.
That's where the translation apps you could use. Like, hey, can you at least give me something I can at least have a conversation with anybody in the cell? Like, now they didn't. What were the charges?
I don't know. Nothing. None of that was
even still to this day. You don't know what.
As soon as they came to so I was it's April 4th, 2019. It's a day off for me. I'm finna get ready to head to a team building event that my company's hosting. Every month they host different events. There'll be a number of events you can choose from just to network with other employees of the company and stuff like that. So I was going to go customize my own Chinese fan. I was meeting friends up there and stuff. It was gonna be some hangout, a little cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Before I go, I said I'm a pregame. So I'm in the apartment by myself, drinking a little Chinese wine cooler. I can't remember the name of it. Drinking that and smoking a little cannabis. Get done, get dressed, make sure I got everything I need before I walk out the door. And I hear a knock. And guests aren't unfamiliar, so I'm curious to see what it is. I look at the people, and there stood 3 officers from the Beijing police, randomly. Oh, I'm spooked at this point, so I should go scramble, put everything up, open the door. They come in, question me about drugs. I'm sitting here playing the fool like I don't know what they talking about.
Yeah.
And then they drug test me right there on the spot.
Whoa.
Yeah. Once they pull the drug test out, I said, oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Do the drug test, and results come back instantly. Fail that mug. So now the cuffs are thrown on me. At this point, there's no more talking. Like all communication ceases at this point. So I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just following orders. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just following them. We bounce from precinct to precinct before we take it to the jail where I'm actually housed.
I'm surprised they didn't let you connect with the local consulate.
Oh yeah, I ain't made contact with anybody till day 7.
Yeah,
and that was mainly just see who I can find to buy my plane ticket for whenever my release date is.
Wow.
And then we met with the embassy on day 9, but it wasn't even nothing he could do for real. He was like, well, yeah, it's China, so it's in their hands. You're gonna get out of here eventually. You're gonna get out of here eventually. I don't know how long you're gonna be here, but I'm just here to make sure you're not being treated inhumanely or nothing like that. I was like, no, nothing crazy like that going on. He said, well, yeah, that's all I got for you. I was like, well,
oh man,
nothing he could do. So,
shit, man. So where did this pivot happen? I mean, other than this, I mean, that was a heck of a pivot.
Yeah.
But what was the turning point? What happened during those 14 days? And like, yeah, what was that turning point?
I want to say, because the first 3 days I was I'm only English speaker, only foreigner in the cell, so it was a lot of 72 hours just sit back and reflect.
Yeah,
a lot. like we often reflect on our journeys, but how much time are we allotted to do that? Not a lot. I have
Not a lot.
72 hours to sit back and like with myself in solitude. Even though I got all these people around me, I can't even talk to them. I have full 72 hours just in solitude to just reflect on everything. Um, so it was soul searching, a lot of soul searching those 3 days, and then on day 4, I moved to a new cell, and in that new cell, I'm amongst other foreigners. Three of them. One is a Chinese American from California. The other one is a Brazilian from Brazil, and the third one is a Russian dude from Russia. Now, the Brazilian and the Chinese American both speak English and Mandarin. So not only do I finally got somebody I can talk to, I can talk to the rest of the cell. The Russian dude, he didn't speak no English, so I can only translate through the other two with him. But it's just now it's just a shift in the paradigm. It's like, okay, I ain't in solitude no more. I got a friend. I've made some friends and stuff now. And it's like I said, I can learn about the locals as well. The local Chinese people that's locked up in there. I get to learn about their backgrounds and what they in there for and stuff.
Yeah.
So it gets a little bit more harmonious just because, hey, we got, you know what I'm saying? It's just camaraderie. Misery loves company. So, you know what I'm saying? It's on that type of time. But still, I can, and now I'm learning how the jail operates. What are the rules of the jail? What the schedule are. Like, I had no clue how any of this stuff worked. I was just left to my own experience to figure it out. But
they were just soaking in the time and just
right, exactly. Like, go outside, like when we get rent time. So once I get to the new set, now I'm asking all these questions. I'm like, bro, past 3 days, I don't know what did happen. I've just been in here, and it's crazy enough. That's when I learned that everybody knows all their information to the fullest detail. Like they've been explained everything thoroughly.
Whoa.
Me, on the other hand, polar opposite. So it's like, hey, I'm still left to just lean on faith. You know what I'm saying? Hoping I'm going to find out some type of information one day.
Yeah.
And I say on day 13, after day 13 came and gone, I was like, man, you know what? I'm tired of getting my hopes up. I'm fully letting go and submitting to the universe. Like, however this thing play out, bro. I'm done. I'm washing my hands with it. Y'all got it.
Yeah.
That was the turn point. As soon as I really just put it all on, just took it off my shoulders, put it in God's hand. And
when it came to day 13, did you have any idea that the 14th day you were going to get out, or you just had no idea?
I'm here to tell y'all I did 14 days. As you're reading the book, you don't know how long you're in it. So you just imagine like every day you're waking up hoping to hear something done, and going to bed this morning because no information is coming whatsoever. And then as soon as you just fully let go. The very next morning, hey, come on! I'm like, what? Y'all, man.
Jeez, man. Thank God you got out though, man.
Yes, Lord.
That's a long 2 weeks. Jeez.
Man, what? What?
Oh man.
All I had was a plastic bowl, plastic spoon, boy. 14 days. That's it. No soap, no toothpaste, toothbrush, none of that.
Wow.
Yes,
So you've got a book that I'll bring this up. You can explain. It's called The Power of Becoming: 7 Pillars of Growth and Empowerment. Is this some of the reflectiveness that you did in Beijing in this book?
Well, so now this book was inspired by the content that I produce. So on my social media platforms, regularly, multiple times throughout the week, I post motivational quotes or inspirational quotes or just quotes that's just full of wisdom on just different aspects of life. So I always wanted to do something with the content as far as turning it into a book. I just didn't know how I wanted to go about doing it until one day I was trying to take a nap and it just came to me. I was like, oh, this is how we gonna do it. So pretty much it's a book full of quotes and insights centered around 7 core themes: love, discernment, success, happiness, adversity, healing, and confidence.
Wow. Yeah, those are the main 7 main foundations and hence pillars and stuff. Yeah. Wow. And this has been and where can people find the book?
Amazon. My books are available on Amazon as well as my website, CorlayPublicationsLLC.com. Corlay Publications LLC is my publishing company. So any aspiring authors out there, tap in with your boy. We can turn you into a bestseller for sure.
Yeah. And Corleh is Korleh,
Yes,
Publications LLC. For those who are watching, it's scrolling down on the bottom. And for those who are going to be listening, you'll find it in the show notes. So make that easier.
Yeah.
Or just go to YouTube and watch it and you'll see it scroll.
Yeah. Corleh's my middle name too. People like, what is Corleh? It's my middle name. It stands for the core, the bare essence.
Nice. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. So let's I know we all have those moments of reflection. You had those 14 days of reflection. And what seemed to be the most profound moment of those 14 days or any given day?
Yeah.
That seemed to go like that, the epiphany, like, whoa, like any out of body experiences or just,
yeah. I had visions and stuff. Like this is the most in tune I was with my subconscious I've ever been in my life.
yeah.
And there's a lot of different symbolisms, and messages and signs that I received. I just didn't catch it until I was writing the book. That's what I was able to connect. But the first connection, or at least the first message I received, was on day 1, chapter 1. When actually, no, I think it's chapter 2, one of the two. I'm at the second precinct, and they take me at the holding cell, give me my basket of clothes, tell me to get dressed. So I'm thinking, oh, they finna let me go. I'm finna get ready to go home. See, look, this is what happens when you comply, your energy good. You know what I'm saying? Everything work out in your favor. So I done got dressed. Now I'm just waiting for the next set of orders. They had me follow them past the front desk in this lobby. Like we go behind the desk, and behind the desk is this door. We enter through this door. Now we're in this hallway. At the end of the hallway, all I can see is the room crowded with bodies. Just like a bunch of people standing in this room. So we walking closer and closer to the room. And as I approach it and enter it, I can only assume that this is some form of official evidence room, just because I see just evidence bags everywhere. It's no type of organization whatsoever. Officers standing all over the place, evidence bags everywhere. On the table in front of us is a monitor with 4 different screens on it. And at the center of the table is everything that was confiscated from my apartment. So they take everything out the bag and they weigh the weed up right in front of me. The rest of the weed I had on me, they weigh up in front of me. And it totals out to be 1.4 grams.
Yeah.
Now, those that partake in cannabis, 1.4 grams isn't a lot. Even if you don't partake, we talking about units of measurement, 1.4 grams. I ain't have nothing on me for real. But you look at that number, 1.4. It's a decimal. If you remove the decimal, what number is that?
1.
14.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
That thing went clean over my head initially. Like, it wasn't until I was writing the book, I was like, oh, that's crazy. It told me from the very beginning. So that was just one sign. And then I want to say it was like day 3. I'm asleep and I'm having a dream that I'm just somewhere in Beijing, just hanging out with some random people I don't even know. And we in one of the folks' apartment, we just smoking, chilling, and in the group, somebody just brings up the topic of getting arrested in China for weed, ironically. And that person says, I heard if you get caught with more than 3 grams, it's an automatic month sentence.
Whoa.
And like after the person says that, everybody just gets quiet. And I start to hear the guard on the intercom shouting to wake everybody up.
Yeah.
As I'm waking up, I sit up. I was like, 3 grams automatic month. Well, I got caught with 1.4, which is less than half of that. So we talking, what, 2 weeks worth of time? I don't think I could do 2 weeks in here. I don't think I could do 2 weeks in here. But lo and behold, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's a journey for sure. It was a journey.
Man. Yeah, it's yeah, those are some moments that are definitely yeah, I remember some of the times when I was over there, especially during the first week. I couldn't really do. I spent at least 9 months. It was like, yeah, at least 9 months, not just short of a year.
Okay.
But the first week we were there, we had to go through so much processing because of the
Yeah.
the work visa that we were on, stuff, and going through medical.
Oh yeah.
We all got bused downtown some weird section of Shanghai, and we were all being lined up, from the bus going into this medical plaza, and we all lined up. We all got changed into these like smocks and stuff, and lined down the hallway. I swear to God, it almost felt like a scene from like Schindler's List, like from some concentration camp. It just seemed really, I don't know, very out of body-ish. It
It
just
was
didn't seem.
scary.
It just didn't. Yeah, it's like, whoa.
We had to do
So,
the same thing. It was an experience. Like they drawing blood, all different types of stuff, and they ain't got no gloves on.
oh, I
Like
know. Yeah.
I
Oh
was like,
man.
wait a minute, wait a minute. Where your gloves at, cuz?
Oh
It's
man.
different out here, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. There were some friends of mine, some colleagues, and some friends of mine that were over there during COVID, right
Oh,
when COVID
yeah,
hit, and
yes.
they were
Yeah.
scared shitless because they
I
didn't
just,
know if they were going to be able to leave or not.
man, the universe is so on my side because this happened in April of 2019. So
Yeah.
by the
Oh
time,
yeah.
yeah, so literally, it's probably like a month before it really kicked off over there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah,
because they were saying, yeah, around at the end of summer of 2019 was when they started getting, not Wuhan in general, but there were some areas there that started seeing some signs of it,
yeah,
but they didn't report it until like the end of 2019.
yeah.
So
It got spooky out there around that point in time. I ended up getting locked up. Another uh, colleague of ours got locked up. One colleague passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like just through health complications and stuff. Like
wow,
it was just crazy. Like just it was just, man, the snowball effect of just
yeah.
things going left and people going missing. It's scared. It spooked a lot of people. And then everything shut down. It was
Now,
crazy.
needless to say, I did get sick. Of the 9 months I was there, I got sick 3 times, and they were not like sick. It was like sick.
Yeah.
And I wondered why the doctor gave us prescriptions before we left. They gave us like it was like a couple doses of Cipro, which is like stuff you take when you have like UTI or anthrax.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
On me. Yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing though too, is like how was the air up there? Because in Shanghai the air is just, it looks
Yeah.
like Los Angeles. It just,
Word.
you can't even see through it.
Yeah. It was certain days where the smog was worse than other days, but anytime I step foot outside or outdoors, I
Yeah.
make sure mask on. At least I tried to the best I could for
Yeah.
sure. Majority of the time I was outside, I had my mask on for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You had to. Yeah.
But
Tell you what, if you wanted to learn how to wear the mask, you live in Shanghai for a little bit, and you
hey,
don't have to worry about freaking COVID. You'd
no,
learn how to wear one there. Like,
but I
man,
was used to wearing one at that point in time too. So we
yeah,
fast year now. You know what I'm saying? That was the requirement for us in America. I was like, man, it's like we
yeah,
so behind.
yeah. Be like, man, it's crazy shit. What's going on?
But
Oh shit. Uh, um. So let's talk about the 14, the book. Well, okay, yeah. So the book 14 days in Beijing. This is also, people can find this on your website and on Amazon.
yeah, on Amazon, it's
Cool. Now, what's the um? I couldn't find it on the website because I was trying to bring up as much information. Is it? Let me see if I can find it. Um, store. It is on the website, right? Let's see. Um, come on. There it is. Okay. Let me see here. I am gonna do a See if I could do a screen sharing. Will it allow me? Come on. Come on. Where is it? Screen share. Window. Asking me for so many passwords for so many things. Come on. Wow. I just got a new laptop, so there's so many things that are come on. Window, entire screen. Nope. Well, let's not do that. I guess it's not going to. Something I'm gonna have to work on later. All right, but yeah, I've seen the so for our listeners and viewers, definitely go to the website and check it out. 14 Days in Beijing. That's an interesting cover.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I pretty much wanted to, because I'm like, I know I won't be able to find that mugshot, but
Yeah.
if we could recreate the mugshot, that'll be hard. Originally it was gonna be a sketch. Like I drew a picture of, it's gonna be my picture of my torso with the prison jacket on, and then the title going across my chest and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I showed the sketch to my brother, and he was like the concept is hard, but I feel like it'd be better if it was an actual picture of you. I was like, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to get no picture.
It's you.
Like, we probably can't recreate it. All I need to do is just recreate the jacket.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just need to find a jacket that was that same material, and I just find somebody to design it. And literally, he had a Dickies jacket in his closet.
Yeah.
I was looking at the jacket. I was like, hold on, Kyle. I'm like, hey, this is pretty much the same material, the jackets we had in Beijing Jail 6. I'm like, so I went to Dickies' website and see if they had like a blue jacket. I seen the closest thing they had to blue, bought it, gave it to my partner's girlfriend at the time because she was designer and stuff. So I'm like, gave it a sketch, told her what I wanted to do with it. She recreated it. I was like, okay, yeah, now we just got to do a photo shoot. For sure, we got the jacket. Now we got to, just snap it. And so we just booked a session at Camp Kirk Studio out here in Atlanta. And that's what we did the photo shoot and caught the image for the book cover. And that's me with a mask on.
And that is a mask. That is definitely the masks that at least that they sell over there.
Yeah.
When I was over there, because they have all different types of masks. Some of them are like match your clothing.
On me, facts.
And it's like crazy. So they were, it's like a whole different business over there when it comes to masks. It's crazy, man.
I was like, I definitely got to get the mask. I was actually going to a club. I was standing outside the line of the club.
Yeah.
And the bouncer, he had that same mask on. I said, hey, that mask is hard. I'm like, I got to get a mask for the photo shoot. I asked him, I said, bro, where you get your mask from? So I got this off Amazon. I said, oh, bet. I was like, I'm going to find that. For sure. I'm like, that's just icing on the cake right there.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah, people can find this in paperback or hardcover. Is this also in Kindle?
We got ebooks, we got paperbacks, we got hardcovers of every book. Got Audible, 14 Days in Beijing. The short story version is available on Audible. So y'all can listen to that. I'm narrating it too. It's a vibe. I got to work on getting the rest of the books recorded for audiobook.
Yeah. And you definitely have more than 2 books up there. You've got Real Love Never Dies, and you've got You Love, You Learn. So yeah. Wow. Cool. Sweet. So before we wrap up the shows, obviously, is we always have our guests want to leave behind some words of wisdom,
For sure.
a good takeaway for our audience today. What do you have as a takeaway for our audience?
For sure. Like I said, I'm big on quotes, so I got a quote for y'all, and it's by Nipsey Hussle. And it goes, long-winded, running through this life like it was mine. Never settling, but setting every goal high. 1,000 burpees to the path to my own destruction or success. But what is a mistake without the lesson? You see, the best teacher in life is your own experience. And none of us know who we are until we fail. They say every person is defined by their reactions to any given situation. Well, who would you want to define you? Someone else or yourself? Whatever you choose to do, homie, get your heart to it and stay strong.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Amen, brother. Heck yeah. That's wrong. Thank you. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's the thing we got to learn too is like try not. And I'll be publishing a book too. By the time this broadcast, it may actually already be out there, but
Okay.
at least by the end of the year, it'll be my first book. It's 10 or 15 years in the making, and it's all been up here telling myself do it. And now suddenly I have a trip coming up to Mount Shasta, and that's kind of drawing it out. But I tell people this, and all our guests, we talk about this on many shows here, is we seem to always want to be somebody else.
Oh yeah, for
We
sure.
always want to try to play somebody else's story or be part of somebody else's story instead of being authentic. Be yourself. Be
Fact.
you. Escape, unplug, escape all this stuff, that theater that's going on around you, and move inward. And hence, the reflection you had in those 14 days in prison gave you that time, that the gift. And that's the thing. Do you see it as a gift? Those 14 days, it's crazy, isn't it?
Absolutely. I always say, people ask, bro, my whole experience in China entirely was the best experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Despite the last 14 days, we talking 14 days out of the 6 months I was there total. That 6 months overshadowed that 14 days by a landslide. So
yeah,
all in all, it was a pleasant experience for sure.
Heck yeah. Whew. Chancellor, namaste. Blessings, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Cool. Awesome. Welcome back anytime too, man. And if you're ever in Orlando, Central Florida, I've been to Stetson before. A couple of my colleagues and former partners have graduated from that college.
Okay,
some
go
friends
ahead.
of mine, friends of friends and children have gone to that college. That place is awesome.
Yeah.
Man, Winter Park area. Oof.
Yeah,
awesome.
most definitely. I'm always in Florida too, bro. So I definitely tap in with you for sure.
Cool. Awesome. Chancellor, you have a wonderful rest of the day, and thank you very much for joining us today.
Hey, man, appreciate you for having me on, family. Everybody that tuned in to the whole episode, I told you, you're a real one, for sure.
Heck yeah. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in to Conscious Radio Network's The Seance Podcast. And until then, we'll see you next week.